Today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 058023 October number 2016. Question number 1. Equation is provided and we have to replace the values. So V is equal to 4 into 3 square. 3 square means 9. 9 into 4 will be 36. So answer will be 36 for this one. Then we have to simplify. Bases are being multiplied, so powers will be added. This is equal to n is equal to 7. N is equal to 7 will be the final answer. Then question number 3. These four diagrams are provided. The diagram shows 4 quadrilaterals A, B, C, D. Which one of these could be a cyclic quadrilateral? Cyclic quadrilateral is having opposite sides, basically opposite angles adding up to 180 degrees. So if we check this, and this angle is adding up to 180, and then this is also adding up to 180 degrees. So this is basically B, which is possibly can be cyclic quadrilateral. So if we draw a circle like this one, so all the 4 vertices will be on the circumference of the circle. Now write in standard forms. In standard form we need decimal after first non-zero number. So this will be the situation. So how many digits we have to jump from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So multiply by 10 raised to the power 6. So 2.47 into 10 raised to the power 6 will be the final answer. Then this one we have to shift from here in between 7 and 9. So there will be 3 jumps to the right and 3 jumps to the right. Jump to the right will be negative, so it will be 7.9 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. So 7.9 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 will be answer for this. Without using calculator, we have to solve this fraction. So this one we can equalize the denominator. So 3 by 5 plus 1 by 6. We can multiply this by 6 over 6, this side by 5 over 5. So this will be 18 over 30 plus this will be 5 over 30. So 18 plus 5 will be 23. So 23 over 30 will be our answer for this part, 23 over 30. Question number 6. James is an animal doctor. The table shows some information about the cats in the cats he saw in a week. So number of cats and mean mass, this one. So one of the cats James saw had a mass of 4 kg. 4 kg. On which day did he saw this cat? This is basically, if we check this one, 4 kg will be average mass is this one, mean of this one. So if we multiply this with this, like for example on Thursday, 3 multiplied by 1.8 will be resulting to 5.4. So this is basically above 4. If we are checking for Friday, this will be 2 into 2, which is 4. And this one is 2.1. This is also 4 multiplied by 0.9 is lesser than 4. And 1.9, so mean for rest of all is less than 4. Only for Thursday is more than 4. So this will be our answer. Thursday. Next, question number 7. Write these in order of size smallest first. Smallest first we will change into decimal. So this will be 0.6 raised to the power 3 and this will be equal to 0.216. And this is already in decimal 0.22. And this one we can write root of 0.09 and this will be 0.3 and this will be 0.4 squared and this will be equal to 0.16. Now if we check, this is The smallest one is this one, which is this number. So we can write here 0.4 squared. Then after that comes to this one, which is 0.63. Then comes this one, 0.22, and the last one is root of 0.09. So this will be the answer. Then question number 8, the length of a car is 4.2 meters, correct to one decimal place. Upper bound and lower bound we have to provide. So upper bound will be half meter, basically we'll be adding, so it will be not half, 0.04, so one decimal place. So upper bound will be upper bound of 4.2 and lower bound of 4.2. We can write here 4.25, and this will be 4.15. These will be the upper bound and lower bound. So upper bound we can provide over here, and lower bound like this one. We cannot switch these values, we'll have to write in this sequence. Question number 9, distance time graph is provided, and the diagram shows the distance time graph for the first 65 minutes of the bicycle journey. So there are 4 different parts of the journey labeled A, B, C, D. Write down the part of the journey with the fastest speed. Fastest speed will be the steepest portion of the graph. So if we check, A is basically the steepest portion. You can check if we put scale, this is steeper than this is less steeper, this is further less steeper. So A is basically the steepest one, so we can write here A. After the first 65 minutes, the bicycle travels at a constant speed of 20 km per hour, and for 15 minutes. Draw this part of the journey on the diagram. So 20 km per hour for 15 minutes after the first 65. So this is 65. So after 65, so after 65, 65 reference is basically over here. So up to this one, from here we have to start, and 20 kilometers per hour for 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, so this will be 10 minutes, and this is basically 5 minutes and 10 minutes. So 15 minutes will be up to 80, and up to 80 is this point. So in 15 minutes will be 20 divided by 15 minutes. So we can write 0 hours and 15 minutes. So this will be equal to basically 20 kilometers per hour, so not 40. So 20 kilometers per hour in 1 hour 20. So 15 minutes is the fourth portion. So 20 divided by 4 will be equal to 5. So 5 kilometers basically distance covered from this point, which is 23 to 5 will be 28. So up to this point, and in 15 minutes, so this will be basically the journey which we can draw over here. This will be basically 20 kilometer per hour for 15 minutes. We are done with this part. Even we can provide the coordinates of this point over here, and this point is 80 x value and y value will be 28, and this is done. Now next part, basically this question is done. Question number 10, we have to solve this. We can use calculator. 2 cube minus over here, and root of 10 plus 4 squared, and this will be equal to basically we can give this value, or we can provide the decimal value, which is 2.9. So we can write here 2.9 as answer. Then B part also we can solve with the help of calculator. So 2 root of 3 multiply by tan of 70 degrees and divided by 3, and this will give us the value 3.17. So this is equal to 3.17. 3.17 will be our answer. Question number 11. Ahmed paid 34,000 for a car. His car decreased in value by 40% at the end of the year. The value at the end of the second year was 10% less than the value at the end of the first year. Calculate the value of Ahmad's car after 2 years. So value was 34,000. This will be at start. Now after 1 year, we can have situation, and after 2 years. After 2 years we can understand the situation like this. So this is this much dollars, and after 1 year it is reduction by 40%. So we can calculate directly 60% of 34000. This will be equal to 60% of 34,000, and this will be resulting to 20,400. So this will be 20,400. This price will be after 1 year. Now this is further reduced 10%. So 10% will be calculating 90% of 20400. So it means this one 90 over 100 and multiply by 20400, and this will be giving us 18360. This will be the price. So 18360, this will be our answer. Question number 12. The diagram shows a hemisphere with diameter 5. Diameter is 5, so radius will be up to this one, which will be 2.5. So R value will be equal to 2.5 centimeters, this one. Then calculate the volume of the hemisphere, and volume of the hemisphere they have provided formula. We will replace V volumes is equal to 4 by 3 and pi and R cubed, so 2.5 cubed. This will be resulting to 4 over 3 into pi and multiply by 2.5 cubed, and this will be resulting to 65.33. Basically we have done some mistake, so we have to check what is the mistake. Yeah, this is basically this is volume for the sphere, not for hemisphere. So we have to divide this whole thing by 2. So we have to divide this by 2. If we divide this by 2, we will get this 32.72. So this is equal to 32.72. This will be our answer. So approximately equal to 32.7. So we'll write final answer as 32.7. You will have to be careful because formula they have provided is for a sphere, but we are having shape half of the sphere, which is hemisphere. So hemisphere will be this volume divided by 2. So you will have to use this formula like this. So question number 13. Write the recurring decimal 0.2 recurring as a fraction. So we can write x is equal to 0.222 recurring. And then we can write 10x. Basically 10x will be equal to 2.222 recurring, and x value will be over here, which is 0.222 recurring, and we can subtract So after subtraction, this will be 9x is equal to 2. So this implies x is equal to 2 over 9. So this will be in fraction form, it's 2 over 9. And we can double check also 2 divided by 9 is equal to this one, you can see. Now question number 14, the shaded shape is made by joining a square and a rhombus. So a square and a rhombus. Work out the perimeter of the shape. Perimeter of the shape we have to calculate. So all the sides will be this one 5, 5, 5. All the sides will be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So we can write here 5 multiplied by 6 is equal to 30. So 30 centimeter will be the perimeter. Now the area of the shaded shape. For the area of shaded shape, what we can do, this area of this will be 5 multiplied by 5, which is 25, and plus 4.5, this perpendicular height multiplied by 3, sorry, 4.5 and multiply by 3. We can solve this. So this will be 25 plus 4.5 multiplied by 3 will be resulting to basically 4.5 into 3. We can write this one basically for 4.5. One side will be 4.5, the other side will be 5. So we'll be writing like this one, 47.5. So this is not 3, basically this is 5, 4.5 and 5, because this rhombus will be having this side perpendicular 4.5 and this side is 5. So perpendicular distance multiplied by this will be so this will be equal to 47.5 over here, 47.5. This is basically the area which we are finding. So length into width, in case of square this will be this into this, and in case of rhombus perpendicular height into this. Now A part, question number 15. The triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. AB is equal to, these two sides are equal. Angle AB and C is 44. Angle ACB we have to find ACB. So this is 44. We know interior angles of a triangle are adding up to 180 degree. This angle is equal to this angle because these two sides are opposite sides are equal. So 180 minus 44, and this will be divided by 2, and this will be angle ACB, and we can calculate this one. 180 minus 44 and divided by 2 will be equal to 68, and 68 will be our answer. A regular polygon has an exterior angle of 40. So exterior angle of 40, so it will be number of sides basically. So 360 divided by the exterior angle will be resulting to 360 divided by 40 will be equal to 9. So number of sides will be 9. So we can write here sides is equal to this one. Question number 16, D is inversely proportional to this one. So we can write D is inversely proportional to, this will be W plus 1 squared, and we can write D is equal to K over W plus 1 squared. Now D is equal to 3.2 when W is equal to 4. So 3.2 is equal to K over W is equal to 4. So this will be 5 square, which is 25. So this implies K will be equal to 3.2 into 25. So 3.2 multiplied by 25 will be resulting to 80. So value of K is equal to 80. Now we can replace this value in this equation. So D will be equal to 80 over W plus 1 squared, and they are saying find d when w is equal to 7. So d we have to find when w is equal to 7. So 7 plus 1 squared, which is 8 squared, so 80 over 64. This will be resulting to 80 divided by 64 will be resulting to 1.25. So 1.25 will be our answer for this part. Question number 17. A is the point 8 and 3. This is point A, this is point B. Find the equation of line perpendicular to line AB, which passes through the origin. So passes through the origin also. So we'll find the gradient. So m will be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and we can find this will be y2, we can take 1 minus this one y1 over x2 minus x1 will be this one. So this will be minus 2 over 4, which is equal to which will be minus 1 by 2. So this is basically the gradient of AB. Now we can find gradient of the perpendicular, which will be reciprocal and change sign, so it will be 2. Now we can use origin and this gradient and formula we will write in equation of line in point slope form. So y minus y1, which is 0, is equal to m2 into x minus x1, which is 0. So y is equal to 2x. This will be our answer. Y is equal to 2x. This is basically equation of line in point slope form. And if I write for you, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is basically the direct equation which you can use in case slope is given and a point is given. Now question number 18, f of x is equal to this one, g of x is also provided, f of minus 5, so f of minus 5 will be equal to minus 5 squared, which is equal to 25. So our answer to this one will be 25. G of f of x. So f of x is basically x squared. So g of x squared will be equal to, we will replace x squared in this one. So it will be x squared minus 3 by 2. So we'll write here x squared minus 3 over 2. This will be our answer. Then g inverse of x. G of x is g of x, which we can write, which is basically given x minus 3 by 2. So we can write y is equal to x minus 3 by 2. So x will be equal to 2. We can shift to this side, so 2y, and then we can shift minus 3, so it will be 2y plus 3. Now we have to swap x and y, so y is equal to 2x plus 3. This will be final answer, 2x plus 3. This will be basically g inverse of x. Then question number 19, the curve, this is provided, is shown on the grid, and grid is also shown. By drawing a suitable tangent, we have to draw a suitable tangent. Find an estimate for the gradient of the curve when x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 is this point basically. So x is equal to 1 on the curve will be this point, and we have to draw a suitable tangent. So to draw a suitable tangent, if I'll move page a little above so that you can see properly over here. So this will be the line which we can draw, and now this is touching on this, so we can take this point and then we can take this point. So rise will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 6.6. so this side is 6.6 and this side is basically 2 units, this one, and so 2.5. so 2.5 units, x value, run, and this is rise. So we can write here m is equal to rise over run 6.6 over 2.5, and this will be equal to, we can find basically 6.6 divided by 2.5, and this will be resulting to 2.64. So 2.6 we can give as one decimal place. Then a point D lies on the curve. The x coordinate of D is negative. The gradient of the tangent at D is 0. Write down the coordinates of D. So this is basically gradient of tangent at D is 0. It means this is this one, this point. At this point, gradient is parallel to the x-axis. Parallel to the axis. Gradient is 0 always when it is horizontal line. So this will be basically gradient. This gradient is 0 because this is parallel to x-axis, horizontal line. So the coordinate, they are saying x value is negative. X coordinate is negative over here, which is -2. And if we write the coordinates, it will be -2 and this will be 8. So we can write here -2 and 8 as our answer. This one done. Now question number 20, Venn diagram question, sets question. This is a universal set, integers and irrational numbers. Write all the elements of universal set in their correct place of Venn diagram. So for this one, integer, if we check, integer is only 7, so 7 will be in A because A is integers. And irrational numbers are in the form of pi and root, so pi will be in this one, and 2 under root 8 is in root format. So this is done, pi is done, and 7 is done. The remaining is 9.3. So 9.3 can be outside anywhere, and 5 by 9 also will be outside anywhere, but it should be inside this rectangle. So this A part is done. Shade the region in each of the Venn diagram below, and C complement will be not in C, and union D. So C complement not in D, union this. So we will be shading the whole portion outside like this one. We will be shading, and then we will be shading the inner portion D also, because union with D. So union, it means anything which is included in C complement or in D without any duplications. This is basically the meaning of union. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe Maths TV. Also press bell icon if you like the video, so that you will be getting notification for incoming useful videos also. So this part is done. Now this is F complement intersection G. First of all, F complement. F complement will be not in F. Not in F will be all outside, and intersection with G. Intersection with G will be this portion. Intersection with G will be only this portion, Not in F is outside this whole area, which is excluding F, and intersection with G will be only this region, and then intersection with E will be only this portion, which we will be shading. Hopefully you're understanding this. So this is basically intersection between these two, and the intersection between the remaining portion also. So this part is done. Question number 21. Calculate the area of the triangle. So two sides are given, included angle is given. So 1/2 area will be equal to 1/2 into AB sine C. So this will be 1 by 2 into A 6.2 and B 4.7 into sine of 82 degrees, and then we can basically calculate this. This will be 0.5 into 6.2 into 4.7 into sine of 82, and this will be resulting to 14.4. So this is equal to 14.4. So answer will be 14.4 centimeters square. B part, diagram is not to scale. DEF is provided, the area of the triangle. This is given. So work out the value of x. We have to find the value of x. So the same formula we'll be using. 1 by 2 area is equal to 1 by 2 AB sine C. Now sine C we have to find. So A is given 2050, and this is equal to 1 by 2 of one side is 75 and the other side is 107, and sine of angle C. So sine C will be equal to everything we can shift to this side. So it will be 2050. Denominator is only 2, we will write here, and numerators we will write on this side as denominator. So this one, and C will be equal to sine inverse of 2050 into 2 over 75 into 107, and now we can use calculator. So this will be sine inverse of fraction 2050 into 2 and divided by 75 into 107, and this will be resulting to 30.72. So we can provide answer as 30.7 up to 3 significant figures. Question number 22. This is ranges are provided, frequency is also given, height of the column is in histogram. So basically frequency divided by the class width, this is how we are finding. So 60 divided by the class width, which is 5, so 60 divided by 5. So the table shows some information that the mass m grams of 200 bananas. So basically we will be checking this hint they have provided us, and we will be basing our formula on this. So how they are calculating, they are taking this one 60 and dividing it by this one, sorry, not this one, dividing it by the class width, which is 5. So dividing it by 5, they are getting 12, but we have to get this, so divided by 2 will be equal to 6. So first they are taking frequency divided by class width, and whatever answer they are getting, they are dividing by 2. So the same process we will follow for this one. So frequency divided by class width, which is 20. So, and this will be answer we are getting will be 2, and this will be divided by 2, which is 1. So we will write here 1. Similarly for this one, 70 will be divided by its class width, which is 30. So 70, not 30, it's 10 basically. So 70 divided by 10 will be equal to 7. Now we'll divide it by 2, we'll get 3.5. So here it will be 3.5. Now this one, 30 will be divided by class width, which is 15. So 30 divided by 15 will be 2. So 2 will be again divided by 2. So it will get 1. So it will be 1 over here. So we have completed this table. 4 marks for this easier question, I think. So it's good. So question number 23, we have to solve this one, simplify basically this one. So what we can do, we can take maximum common from numerator, and 7n we can take common. So it will be 6p minus 1. This one will be as numerator, and this one we can make pairs. So from here we can take 2t common, and this will be 6p minus 1 and plus again we can take basically 3m common, so inside will be 6p minus 1. Now this is equal to, we can write 7n into 6p minus 1 and divided by, we can combine this, it will be 2t plus 3m and the second will be 6p minus 1. This one can be cancelled with this, so final answer will be 7n over 2t plus 3m, and we can provide 7n over 2t plus 3m as our answer. Then question number 24, this is question number 24, find the three inequalities that define the shaded region. So for this one, the first of all, see, this is basically x is equal to 2, so less than 2 is shaded, so greater than basically define the unshaded region. So greater than 2 is unshaded, so we can give x is greater than equal to 2. Why greater than equal to? Because this is solid line. And then this side greater than equal to, not equal to, because this is broken line. So this line will be y is equal to x line basically, so we will write y is greater than x. So our second inequality will be y is greater than x. We are not including equal to sign because this is broken. Again this one, this will be, we can check for this one, equation of this line passing through 6, so c value is equal to 6 and m value is basically rise over run, 6 by 10, m is equal to 6 over 10 which is equal to 0.6, so this will be or 3 by 5, we can write 3 by 5 instead of decimal value, we can write 3 over 5, so m value will be this one, and c and m we can use y is equal to mx plus c, so this will be our equation of line. So this is lesser than this portion is required, lesser than portion equal to also, because this is solid line, so we will write here y is less than equal to 3 by 5 x, basically I'll have to move the page, sorry, so this one. So y is less than equal to 3 by 5 which is m value. This is the equation basically I'm writing over here, mx plus c. I've already explained this equation. Now matrices, question 25, a, b, c, d, these are given matrices. Use of which of these four matrices calculation is not possible. So not possible, row, column, this is possible, this and this is possible, this and this is possible, but this and this is not possible. Basically DA is not possible. So they are saying which of these four matrices calculation is not possible. Basically if we check C and B, C and B is also not possible. This will be row and this will be column. So CB is also not possible. C and D is also not possible. So you can give any of these options, but CD is not there. So we have to choose from these four. So CB is not possible. 3C is possible. A plus B is possible. AD is possible. But CB is not. So we'll write here CB. Calculate AB. A is, AB will be equal to 4, 2, 2, 1, and B will be 7 minus 3, 4 and 5. So this will be first row, first column. 4 into 7 will be 28 plus 8, so 28 plus 8, and first row, second column. 4 into minus 3 will be minus 12 plus 10, and next will be second row, first column. So 2 into 4 will be 2 into 7 will be 14, and 1 into 4 plus 4, so second row, second column, 2 into minus 3 will be minus 6, plus 1 into 5 will be 5. So this will be basically the matrix which we needed to find. 28 plus 8 will be 36, 14 to 4 will be 18, and minus 12 into 10 will be minus 2, and this will be minus 1. This will be our answer, 36 minus 2 minus 1 and 18. This is our answer for this part. Find out B inverse. We know B inverse will be equal to adjoint of B over B mod. So first we will calculate B mod. B is given, B is this one. So this multiplied by this, which is 35, and minus this one, so 12. So this will be minus 12 like this one. So this will be plus, this will be 47. So this is basically B mod, and then we have to find adjoint of B. Adjoint of B will be equal to changing location of these two. So this will be 5 and 7, and changing sign of these two. So this will be minus 4 and 3. This will be adjoint of B. So B inverse will be equal to adjoint of B over B mod. So 1 by 47 into 5 minus 4 and 3 and 7. This will be our answer, 1 over 47 and 5, 3, minus 4 and 7. This explain why matrix A does not have an inverse. Matrix A is basically this one. So if we find the mod, this will be 4 minus 4. So we can write here A mod is equal to 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0. So the determinant is 0. So we can write here, this implies determinant of A is equal to 0. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. I'll be waiting for your comments. Don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. And recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.